Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here at Fort Hood, Texas. And it's a very historic holiday season for us here at Division West, as many of the elements we trained in 2011 are returning back as part of the historic retrograde operation from Iraq. All that and more in First in the West. Well, it's natural to think about hearth and home during the holiday season, but we in Division West are focused on two things. First, our own families, of course, but second, and even more important, are those soldiers that we are welcoming home from historic operations in Iraq. We look on with great pride as we see soldiers from 1st to the 34th BCT, soldiers that we trained at Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, welcoming back the 3rd Brigade Combat Team of 1st Cavalry Division as they go across Cavalry Crossing into Kuwait. And also, we look on with great pride as we see soldiers that we trained coming down the steps on Robert Gray Airfield back to the United States of America after completing their mission. Sergeant First Class Gary Stacy has been on the scene welcoming these soldiers home.
Thanks, Jay. And it is a special time, and I have to admit I do feel a lot of pride for these soldiers whose deployment eventually saw them depart Iraq.
Feels great to be home. I'm glad we're home.
It's a great feeling.
In the past few days, a lot of other soldiers have also returned from their normal rotation, including those on a recent flight from Afghanistan.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. Love you. It's so good to be home. Can't wait to see my husband and baby.
And on this very flight, there were Army aviation soldiers also returning from their deployment.
I'm just glad we're getting the guys home before Christmas. That was our main push, our main goal. And I'm really glad we're being able to make that happen.
We brought 100% of everybody back. We made 100% of missions. No real problems, so that's a good feeling.
Welcome home. All right.
There's a lot involved in just getting back from overseas, including getting meal cards and weapons turn-in. But through it all, there are others here behind the scenes that help these transitions run smoothly.
You know, being deployed twice, you don't know what you're doing on this end, but now I can actually see the motion and the process, so I actually can count and say, hey, I helped facilitate X amount of soldiers go home. I have an actual quantitative figure, so it's pretty good work, it is. I'm not over there fighting the fight, but I'm helping those that did fight the fight.
We come to every flight, we have someone from ISL here at every flight. We're with the units, every single unit here, work with all of the ADVONs, all the DSCs, the deployment support cells, to ensure that they get the best care possible when they come back.
Of course, for these returning soldiers, just returning home to be with their families is the ultimate goal. I'm Sergeant First Class Gary Stacy, reporting from Fort Hood's Robert Gray Army Airfield for First in the West.
Hayrides are a long-standing American holiday tradition, and no more so than in Gatesville, Texas, Division West's partner city. But you can bet if Gatesville has activities going on, there are soldiers from Division West volunteering to make that happen. Let's go down to the Cotton Belt Train Depot and take a look.
Tonight I just volunteered to help out Gatesville with this hayride.
I just wanted to see the lights, so I'll risk it for just asking for this. I'll be right here. There's some pretty good ones out there.
We're going to be loading up people that take a little hayrides around town, go around the golf course, and then go down to downtown to go see their little mini Ballora, they call it, around here, and then come back and unload and load more people up and keep on going.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun.
These two are customers. I'm gonna collect their tickets. Yes, and make sure they remain seated at all times and don't do anything unsafe.
Oh, they are.
I thought it was good. We had a good turnout. The kids had a lot of fun. I think the grown-ups did too.
And that's a wrap for 2011. 2011, a year that Division West trainers trained 39,024 soldiers, sailors, and airmen for combat operations overseas. Now, we don't know how many soldiers, sailors, and airmen we'll train in 2012, but make no mistake, the professional trainers of Division West will be out on the ranges and in the training areas making sure everyone we train is ready for combat. From all of us at Division West, we now wish you and yours a very happy holiday season and an outstanding 2012. First in the West.